Can we talk about the appearance of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman? Now, how did you feel that you actually got to see her in her Wonder Woman garb?
I was like, when I saw her, I was like, wow.
She's beautiful.
I was like, all those Gal Gadot haters.
No, it's Gal Gadot.
Is it?
You were in the panel. You saw them introduce her name. It's Gal Gadot.
Okay. All the Gal Gadot haters, I was like, okay, you guys can be quiet now. I mean, a lot of people are going to watch this video and say, okay, she looks the part, but can she act? And
she's an actress. I'm sure they wouldn't cast somebody who doesn't know what they're doing.
I mean, I just have faith that DC went through all the, the pre-screenings and all the audition tapes, and they saw something in her that was like, okay, that's Diana.
I loved when I saw Wonder Woman on screen. I like squealed. But did she need to be like full Wonder Woman in this movie, or could her appearances as just Diana?
She looked beautiful as just Diana when she was at that party.
I know, but
she was getting into the car. But
there's just so many people in this movie already. Like, did they need her as Wonder Woman already in Batman v Superman?
I think they needed her because I think once they find out Batman's not going to be able to take on Superman himself, that she's going to come in and she might even help Batman take on Superman. So, and I love that. Why not introduce her in this movie, and then when she gets her own film, she was already established in this universe. I don't see no problem with.
I think it's a little early.
Her suiting up.
I don't know.
Really, it's a little early after how many years waiting for a Wonder Woman on film?
Yeah, you're right. I just thought it was a little early.
All right, so let's talk about the godlike and religious undertones with Superman, because there was one thing I love about Zack Snyder and his filmmaking is that he has a lot of artistic shots. Like even in the first trailer with the whole false god and go home. Like in this one, there's a moment where I think there's like an area where it's flooding, and then they have this family write a huge S on their roof.
Like instead of help or like save me or anything
like
that.
It's like a sign to Superman from above.
It's a sign to Superman.
As he's going in, and you see him in like a godlike pose, like coming down with his hands like this. It's just really beautiful. It's really amazing.
You also see a really negative Martha Kent. She seems really downtrodden. She seems like the events of Man of Steel really, really affected her. And she's like, be their hero, Clark, or be nothing at all.
Once again, she's giving him she's confusing him with her messages.
Exactly. Which is a big problem we have with Man of Steel, because Jonathan Kent was so confusing. Do you want me to be a god, or do you want me to be nothing? Do you want me to save people, or do you want me to let them die?
It's like,
I agree.
Make your own choices, but at least give him some guidance, like the Paul Kent in Smallville.
Yeah, there was no
Shameless
guidance.
Smallville plug.
She literally says, be everything or be nothing.
Yes.
The choice is yours.
Oh, man.
Like, okay.
You don't know them anything, she says.
Yeah.
I mean, but I think the scene in itself, like her acting, I thought she did a good job in terms of delivering the lines.
What's her name?
Diane Lane.
Diane Lane, yeah. I like her.
All right, we gotta talk about Zod, because
that was cool. That was cool to see.
I thought we were done with Zod. You know, he destroys Snapneck, he's gone. But no, and this, it teases Lex Luthor experimenting on Zod's,
DNA.
with Zod's DNA to create who knows what. It could be to create which.
Do you want to tell him about your harebrained theory?
It's not mine. I want to give credit to where I found it from. It's Pete's Basement and the Basement Boys. So shout out to them. I was going through Instagram, and I saw that they had a theory, and it was that that shot of Superman kneeling before Lex, and you have Lex, kind of like going over his head like this with his hand, like that could be Bizarro. Why? First of all,
why would Superman be kneeling before Lex?
Good question. Maybe Lex has kryptonite, which we also find out that kryptonite exists in this universe.
Yeah.
But okay, so why would Superman be kneeling, by Lex?
And why would Lex go at him with such like a caring,
he created that creature.
Yeah.
Like he's one of his soldiers.
It's very odd. It seems so out of context.
Yeah.
But Bizarro though, like that would be, and you know what too, that does give a little bit of legitimacy to Jesse Eisenberg's quote when he says the red capes are coming. Because initially you're like, okay, the red capes are coming.
Plural.
Superman has a red cape, Batman doesn't. Wonder Woman doesn't rock capes. Yeah. So the red capes are coming. I could totally see it.
Lex could be cloning Superman, and one clone just goes bizarre, no pun intended. And, might start to mutate and just, Bizarro might become the killing machine that was rumored.
Because Tony was
Doomsday.
Tony was trying to convince me that it didn't look like Superman in the shot. He was like, look, that doesn't look like Superman.
The color tone is off. It's not like the tone of Superman in the rest of the film. It's like a more blue grayscale-ish
It could have
look.
just been the lighting.
And plus the look that Superman gives Lex is kind of like like he's his creator, I think. But
it's
anyway.
very like Frankenstein look.
Oh man. But anyway, that's just like half of this trailer. Let's get into the other half. 'Cause